Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my channel. And today it's not about my collection. Well, it is, but not about my collection specifically. By the way, I have so many spaces. Oh no, not here. Some over here and over here and down here. I have many spaces open because I'm currently again cleaning up this showcase because, well, you see it. And I don't like it as it is, so yeah. But that's not the point I'm talking about today. It's a point that I'm seeing especially on TikTok and Instagram really, really often. And I'm sorry to be swearing, but this just pisses me the fuck off. I'm gonna come to it to a second, but at first, if you enjoyed this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps me out a lot. And now let's finally start with the video. What pisses me off is that on TikTok especially, you get judged by the size of your collection or the worth of your collection. But in my opinion, a collection, as soon as you have more than, let's say, 1, 2, or 3 cars, if you have this number or more, you have started a collection. And collection is collection. In my opinion, it's not about the number. It's not about the hundreds and hundreds of models I have. It's not about the hundreds and hundreds of dollars my collection is worth, for example. For me, it's not important how many years or months I have been collecting. For me, it's about sharing this passion to collecting, and especially about cars, the passion to cars. And I mean, TikTok, you can think of it as much as you want. It won't change probably, but yeah, it pisses me so off that people think just because they have, for example, 15 Super Treasure Hunts and 5 RLC cars, they are better than everyone else, but they aren't, in my opinion. Everyone is a collector, in my opinion. It doesn't matter if you collect for 15 years and only have 5 cars in your collection, or if you collect for 2 months and have 5,000 cars in your collection. Now, these examples are obviously very exaggerated, but I think you get the point what I'm trying to come across. And yeah, I don't really care how much my collection is worth. I don't care about the Legends Tour Porsche and my Aston Martin DB4 GT High Speed Edition Super Treasure Hunt. I don't care how much these two alone are worth, or how much these model cars from Burago are worth, or this Team Transport, or any of my cars really. I don't fucking care how much my cars are worth. I collect because I like cars. I don't collect for money or for monetary gain. Monetary gain, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't collect for monetary gain. I collect for the passion, for loving cars, for being able to look at cars every day and still think, man, what a nice car that is. Yeah, I know this is again one of these shorter videos and probably less interesting ones for the most of you that are watching this right now, and I totally understand. This is just another video about me talking about a problem I have a problem with, and probably 80% of collectors don't have. But anyways, it's my YouTube channel. I decide what I upload and not. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. It's your decision at the end of the day. And yeah, I'm gonna post parts of these on my TikTok, because since I said this is mostly happening on TikTok, I think it's only fair if I post this on TikTok. And yeah, I mean, on TikTok you get judged for everything. You don't look perfect, you get judged. You have not the most wanted car of the main line in this year in your collection, you get judged for it. You get called a loser and whatever. That's why I'm not really active on TikTok, because even though I can sustain some toxicity, I don't. I think I don't need to fuel it even harder. If I am quiet, no, there's nothing more or less coming. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bit sick. I don't know what's going on really. So yeah, I'm sorry about my voice being a little weird today. And yeah, if you are a relatively new collector, for example, collecting for less than half a year or less than a year, for example, let me give you one advice that I had to learn the hard way. It doesn't matter how many cars you have in your collection at any point of your collecting journey. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on each model. It doesn't matter how many Super Treasures or Treasures you have. For you, it's a nice achievement, yes, but it doesn't necessarily make you anything better than any other collector. And it shouldn't, in my opinion. Everyone is a collector, and there are ways around to buy a lot of Super Treasure Hunts in a short amount of time. Of course, if you're lucky, you find them in store and buy them for the cheapest amount possible. For example, €1.50 or $1 or $2, whatever. And yeah, I didn't let myself change since I started YouTube, or since I am starting to grow my collection continuously, because I still think about the days where I had like 10, 15 cars in my collection only and was starting, and I saw so many people on the internet roasting other people for having only 500 cars, for example, in their collection. I don't even think I have reached the number 500 yet, and I don't think I will reach very soon. In a couple years maybe, but not in the next 2 months. And yeah, and the sad thing is, I said it's mostly on TikTok, but it's also on Instagram, YouTube, and pretty much every other social media platform. It is so annoying that you get, in my opinion, that's so annoying that you get judged how big or how important or how much money your collection is worth. Again, as the title says, it was never about the numbers. Collecting isn't to flex with numbers. It's to flex with your knowledge about models. It's about to not flex, but to share your passion with other people that are collecting. And it's not just 1/64, it's pretty much every scale. Just because a 1:8 scale high detailed model car costs as much as a Mazda Miata MX-5, doesn't mean that you are a better person because you have the money to spend on it. You decide what you spend your money on, and it's your decision. Many other people could probably buy it as well, but chose not to because they need the money for other reasons. And yeah, again, it's not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers of money, the amount of money you spend per month or per day or per year on your collection. It's not about the numbers you generate on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, in terms of views when posting about your cars. It was never about numbers. It was from the start about loving cars. Loving the technology and history behind these cars, how they are produced in this size and how they are produced in real life, and what history they have to them from Hot Wheels, for example, or from Bugatti in real life, to take the EB110 for example. It was never about numbers. And now that I've ranted about approximately 10 minutes by now about numbers, I think I'm gonna end it, because otherwise I'm just gonna start spinning in circles and I'm sitting tomorrow still and will record. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you been judged because of your size of your collection? If you're a new collector, please don't. Even if they judge you, don't stop collecting. If you love the passion to the cause, continue. It's your hobby. It's your love to cause. No one else. Just because they judge doesn't mean they have the right to judge in the first place and are right as well. So yeah, please don't stop. And yeah, with this I would like to end this video at this point. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And then I see you again in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.